What's the episode is this, you think?
44.
89? Let's take guesses.
A little less.
82.
84.
84? It's November 10th, correct? November 10th?
Yep.
November 10th. Welcome, guys. We have 2 days to fill 2 buck tags. And how are we feeling about it?
I'm feeling great. We got a good game plan. Going in an area we've seen 2 shooter bucks. I think if we play our cards right, at least one tag should get filled today.
You heard it here. Eric doesn't mess around when he gives predictions. Filling 1 tag, at least 1 tag today.
Hushin, go home.
It's warm out here today. Probably a solid step up from yesterday. At least 3 degrees warmer, so we're in good shape. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna move down the ridge like this, circle back over here, try to go out like this, shoot over the top. So it's gonna be good hunt. We do have limited hunting space, a little bit of private property, so hold up, there's bucks. Skyline over there, they kind of buggered out pretty good. I think they got the program down, but all we can do is get up there and keep looking. Those other 2 bucks that we've seen are definitely have been in the area and hanging out, and who knows what we'll run into.
Step 1 of plan A is currently in place. We got here and there's no other trucks. Those always benefit. Eric and I have a little history with the place we're walking into. Last year, shot my buck there. And like the whole week, playing a bit of a boundary game. There's been 2 good bucks in here. Just need to make a mistake one time. We will be in a good position. It's cold today though, because it is breezy and windy. Burr. There's gotta be a big buck there somewhere with as many does as there is. Let's keep going and maybe we can get more angle on them. There's a bunch of deer down here that we haven't seen yet, and some over the hill, so there's got to be a big buck right there. Well, it's been a pretty eventful morning so far. I've seen hundreds of deer, just no mature bucks yet, but as many does there are right here. Big bucks got to show up anytime. We're just gonna keep pushing up and seeing what's over the next little rise. There's no really good glassing points because they're all just kind of slow, sloping, rolling hills, but you can see about 200 yards in front of us. So kind of the story of the season is there's been a lot of other folks out here enjoying public lands and trying to find a place that nobody's already at. It's proven to be probably the most challenging thing so far, that and then finding deer that aren't hogging the private property. I think those 2 factors have really played heavily into this hunt, but we got a couple other ideas. Hopefully Mark and Casey are in them this morning. We did hear a couple shots over where they're at, so that'd be pretty sweet if Mark got a buck. That'd mean the plan would work. That'd be a win for the day. So you and I are gonna get back in the truck, which is gonna be nice and warm. Make the drive, do some glassing, and see if we can go turn up a different buck somewhere else. That's all you can do, keep working.
Well, we came and we saw. I can tell you this, the buck, one of the big bucks we saw last night, one of the 2, got killed right where we wanted to be. Watching some guys quarter him up right now. We just got here too late. They beat us to the punch. We just had so many deer between us where we started and where we wanted to be. We're like, well, let's not just bump through all these deer. He could be anywhere. So we took our time and looked over all the deer and heard some shooting over here and finally got over here and there he was dead. Good for them, man. Their plan worked out a little bit better than ours. You can't ever be upset with somebody that had a plan to go and accomplish something you were trying to accomplish. So we're gonna pack out of here. Ben is thinking local Chinese restaurant is in order for today. And that's what it's gonna take to change things up. Local Chinese.
That'll change your luck.
I think so.
Funny how things work out sometimes, huh, Boardman?
Yeah, totally. So these guys were nice enough to pick us up, and we get to ride with the tall G2 buck that it's the buck we've been hunting the last couple days, and these guys got in there before us and killed him. He's a stud. Awesome buck. Good. And they offered to give us a ride. It's awful kind of them. Yeah. Yeah, we called him tall G2. It's probably what, 15-inch G2, 14? They're tall. Easy.
All right, guys, it's a new spot, and we're going on a hike about. We finally found a place that didn't have other vehicles. Haven't seen any other hunter orange yet. There are two good pluses. It's a place Eric and I spot a glass yesterday. We did see some does and a smaller buck, and then our buddy Justin was driving and mentioned he had seen a deer in the area. So we're gonna go take a stroll through the sage, see if we can turn up a buck.
Spike buck. I like our chances of finding the big guy. This is kind of an area we haven't hunted much. It's kind of desolate, so having does in here is a good sign, I think. They're going to drop away from us, which will be good. Let them settle down, and we'll just keep on working kind of the direction we wanted to go. Would have been sweet if that buck was in there, though.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're headed out for the evening hunt. We just got a little bit of a break. We saw some hunters on the private land. They must be on a stalk or something, but they just spooked a bunch of deer onto the public land. If we're lucky, we'll be the first ones in there. I know there's some other hunters that are probably somewhere up in there right now, but if we can get up in there before anybody else, I think we have a chance at a couple nice bucks. So we'll see if we can get up there in time. Playing the boundary games again.
Another example of why OnX Maps is so critical. Somebody posted a keep out no trespassing sign on what was clearly a BLM access point off of a main road. We always like to err on the side of caution, so we contacted Colorado Fish and Game, spoke to 2 different game and fish officers, and with OnX you can just share the waypoint. They all carry it. Within about 7 minutes or so, they called us back and said, go ahead and get in there. Good luck to you guys, and we're gonna try to figure out who put up that sign illegally. So it goes to show you, most fish and game offices are gonna use OnX, and that's gonna be what they go on. If there's some kind of a conflict of interest of whether it's private or public or posted illegally or incorrectly, but always call, always double check before you go in. And it's always good to hear it from Fish and Game for them to say, we fully support you to go in through that point.
Shit, side by side. What? There's like no deductions. That's it, lady. No deductions. Perfect symmetry. This could be the buck we're going after. This is his home. crazy now. We gotta match them up. What is the freaking odds? You have to back it out. Alright, we found a really nice, old, really cool deer. It's like a 2x3, but he's just big and old. Mark said he wants to shoot him, so we're kind of racing sunlight right now. We got about 45 minutes shooting light left. He's up here probably quarter miles all, so I think we're gonna get on him if we don't spook him first. This could be going down tonight though. Well, that's how our night's gonna end. That's happened twice today where we spotted deer to go try to kill him and somebody else beat us to it. But it is all about the public land access. And like we always tell you guys, we can all get out and do this. We can all get out and enjoy our public lands, enjoy fresh air, long hikes, and hopefully a freezer full of meat. But even when you don't punch a tag, we've had an absolute riot and we still have one day. So I think we're gonna go back, get some food in us, and figure out a game plan like we've done every day. But thanks for sticking with us, guys. We've had some streaks of not harvesting things on this series, but we appreciate you sticking along. Tomorrow could just be phenomenal. So